What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear of Tecno? In this market, it is somewhat the king of budget devices. Breaking through the mid-range and flagship space in Kenya has been somewhat of a tall order for the brand. But that's until now, and it all comes down to its offering. This year, Tecno has updated its camera-centric Camon series with the new Camon 19 lineup that just launched not just globally on the 15th of June 2022, but in the Kenyan market 5 days later. They are coming in hot with 3 new devices, the Camon 19, Camon 19 Pro, and Camon 19 Pro 5G. We managed to get our hands on 2 of these devices, and you know how we do. From Techweez, I'm Martin Gidenji with Tecno's Camon 19 and Camon 19 Pro's unboxing and first impressions review. Let's tech them and go. Before we even get to unboxing, please note that the Camon 19 phones have already scooped awards, including the IF Design Awards 2022 in the Product and Telecommunications category for its product design, and the Muse Design Award for product design, Silver Award for exceptional craftsmanship. The Pro 5G version comes in Eco Black and Cedar Green, the Pro in Polar Blue and Eco Black, and the 19 in Eco Black, Sea Salt White, and Digital Green. Now, there is a special edition of the series that I will want to leave you in suspense for until I get my hands on it. So soon, very, very soon. In the box are the phones, plastic back covers, Type-C cables, charging bricks, 3.5mm jack earphones, documentation, and SIM ejector tools. The back is smooth with this matte-like finish that does not attract fingerprint smudges. The highlight is the star diamond dual ring triple camera island design. Both are narrow and tall, and the compact size is easier to manage. The phones make good use of the earpiece together with a downward firing speaker to create a stereo effect, which is fine for casual listening. The fingerprint reader is much easier to access and was consistently quick and accurate during my time. Face Unlock is included too as another form of biometric. Both rock Type-C charging ports, headphone jacks, and dual microphones at the top and the bottom, with volume rockers on the right side and dual nano SIM card slots with expandable storage on the left. The Camon 19 sports a 6.8-inch 1080p high-gamut brilliant and sharp LCD display with the Pro version fashioning an AMOLED panel. So far, the phones look very much alike. If you are given either and told to randomly choose which is which without paying attention to details, you'd probably confuse the two. The OIS text at the back is one of the differentiators, and of course the screen experience. Camon 19 comes with a 60Hz refresh rate screen, while the Pro has a 120Hz refresh rate screen that makes animations and scrolling appear that bit smoother and more luxurious than before. The screens offer a large canvas for consuming multimedia content, playing games, browsing websites, and watching movies. Both phones felt great to use and certainly looked the part of premium phones. Overall, the Pro version takes the cake with the better display. It would have been handy to add at least a 90Hz refresh rate on the regular Camon 19, but it's in the budget line, so it's understandable. Under the hood of both phones are snappy performance. They rock MediaTek Helio processors, with the 19 Pro getting the G96, while the 19 gets the Helio G85 processor. It's worth noting that the Pro 5G version has a MediaTek Dimensity 810 chipset. Still hoping to get our hands on it for an in-depth review. They come packing different RAM and storage configurations too, expandable via an external micro SD card. 19 Pro has 256GB of onboard storage with 8GB of RAM and supports for up to 5GB of virtual RAM, while the Camon 19 has 128GB of storage with 4GB of RAM with the same virtual expansion support of up to 3GB. Both phones ship with Android 12 and iOS 8.6 straight out of the box. In everyday use, the regular Camon 19 is as fast and smooth, while the 19 Pro offers unrivaled performance. You're getting more than enough performance for day-to-day apps and games with both phones. Gaming is handled way better with the Pro that delivers solid frame rates even when you're playing high-demanding games like Asphalt 9, PUBG or Call of Duty Mobile. The included 120Hz refresh rate added to the brisk gaming performance. Everyday performance was smooth and speedy. The Camon 19 Pro didn't run into any hiccups when it came to multitasking and intense gaming with consistent frame rates. You'll be served well when you pick the Pro. But if you want to play safe, the entry-level Camon 19 was also calm and collected. It will chug along just fine without any slowdowns. You'll just have to dial down on the graphic settings when you decide to play demanding games. You'll get all the sweet Android 12 features such as an updated privacy dashboard, revamped new widgets, direct share, scrolling screenshots, enhanced privacy indicators, smarter auto-rotate, redesigned power menu and redesigned lock screen, share Wi-Fi passwords with nearby share, and more. iOS 8.6 comes revamped with new designs including a new notification shade and quick settings toggle. Swiping down from the right side of the screen pulls the quick settings panel, while swiping down from the left side brings the notifications shade. The change in accessing the quick toggles will need getting used to, but it's efficient for glances. The revamp spills over to the colors, shapes, light, and motion of iOS elements. iOS 8.6 brings richly designed icons, vivid interactions, and lively wallpapers. iOS 8.6 also has new security and privacy protocols from Zahook Security Solution 2.0 such as Pick Proof, Anti-Theft Alert, Pop-up Blocker, Up-to-Inch with Fingerprint, and Privacy Authenticator. AI Gallery now has features like Pick Film, Video Editor, and Visha Player, among others. Pre-installed apps are still expected but can easily be uninstalled or disabled if you are not into what they are about. Generally, both are really good phones that deliver reliable performance, with the Pro being relatively fast, especially if you are a power user and a heavy gamer. Before we delve into the cameras, let's delve into what powers the phones. The regular Camon 19 has a 5000 mAh battery and supports 18-watt fast Type-C charging, while the Camon 19 Pro packs, yes, a 5000 mAh battery, but supports 33-watt fast charging. The Camon 18 Premier had a rather smaller 4750 mAh battery, so the increased capacity is welcome. The Camon 19 charges slower as it takes 39 minutes to go from empty to 41% and an hour and a half to 85%. The Camon 19 Pro takes 44 minutes to go from empty to 75% and 74 minutes to 100%. Putting the charging speeds aside, both phones will give all-day battery life performance. Switching between moderate and light use, you can go up to 2 days with either. With the Camon 19 Pro, I was getting 7.5 hours on screen time with 23% by bedtime. The regular Camon 19 gave the same performance with 8.5 hours and 11% left in the tank. These numbers will be adequate for most people from web browsing, video watching, and scrolling social media, and a little bit of gaming. The Camon 19 Pro takes the crown with a 1-2 punch of super fast charging and exceptional battery life. The non-Pro version is also well capable if you decide to pick it. Now, let's focus on the highlight of the photography-focused Camon lineup. Both the Pro version and the Camon 19 ship with the 64 megapixels main rear camera in the dual ring setup. The Pro has a 50 megapixels portrait camera with 2x optical zoom and 2 megapixels bokeh lens, with the non-Pro version having a 2 megapixels depth sensor and a 2 megapixels AI camera. The Pro version's main camera has OIS support and uses an industry-first RGBW plus G plus P lens for bright night portrait. TECNO says that the switch from plastic to glass lens increases the light intake by more than 208%. Apart from the usual modes such as beauty, portrait, and super night, you also get a new fun sky shop mode that lets you change the sky in the background of a photo, and you can choose between sunny, rainbow, azure sky, starry galaxy, and more. Very cool feature to play around with. For selfies, we get a 32 megapixels front-facing camera on the Pro version and a 16 megapixel selfie one on the regular version. Selfie lovers will mostly be pleased with the quality of shots. I noticed though that the ones taken on the Camon 19 pop out more than the ones taken from the Pro version, which are more natural. Portraits are handled better with the Pro version, especially with background exposure. When there's solid lighting, most shots come out crisp and well exposed, with plenty of detail and little noise. Both phones excel at daytime photos. You can't go wrong with either. The included OIS and EIS on the Pro enabled shots and videos taken to turn out with sharp focus. Even in low light, the Pro handles challenging scenes well. The included night mode on both phones helps out further, and the handset can pull out a lot of color and detail from an underlit scene. The non-Pro version is actually very capable by itself, but when stacked up against its bigger sibling, it manages to catch up, though not evening out or surpassing the Pro. As expected, I preferred how versatile the Pro's cameras were, as they took really beautiful photos worth sharing on social media. The majority of the non-Pro photos were pleasant looking too. As a camera-centric phone, the Camon 19 Pro is consistently a good shooter, and it's hard to take a bad picture with this phone. The videos taken came out really good, even though the resolution is capped at 2K for the rear camera and selfies camera on both phones. There's film mode with customizable video templates with themes surrounding travel, sport, party, performance, street, family, and more. These templates come together with a variety of transitions, camera movements, and music choice in the film mode. Overall, I'm pleased with both of the Camon 19's camera capabilities. The new Camon 19 smartphones make for compelling packages and are a respectable continuation of what TECNO does best. Polished designs, gorgeous displays, capable primary cameras, dependable battery lives, and solid performance in a stylish chassis. That's the offering on the Camon 19 series. The non-Pro version balances cost and capabilities, while the Pro version packs the topmost specs, so you get the most out of it. TECNO Camon 19 series smartphones are available at any of TECNO's official retail stores countrywide, Safaricom official retail shops, and online at Masoko, Jumia, and Kilimall. We'll include the pricing details in the description box down below. Till the next one, we done tech it. Now you go.